Okay, Red Wave, so many reasons to be here Saturday night. It's homecoming. Davante Adams is having the number 15 retired. The 1982 Bulldogs, who went 11-1 and had that thrilling come-from-behind win right here in the stadium. They're all going to be here. We're looking forward to seeing you here. But Pat, Cam, there's something else going on. I mean, this is not what we expected. 1-4 was nobody's expectation. But that's where the Bulldogs are right now. What tells you there's still hope for this team? They can still accomplish some of those goals.
Well, life always throws you curves, not just for football teams, but in family, in business, in relationships. And when you have tough times, you need support. And this is a time that our fans can really come out and support the Dogs in a game that still means an awful lot. You win this game and go through the West undefeated, you're going to be playing in the Mountain West Championship. So this is a game when times are tough. This is when the fans need to show up. I know the team's going to play hard. Our fans are great here in Fresno, but this is a time to say, well, I'm not going to show up because they're not doing well. This is a time to show up. When tough times come, tough people show up to support.
Yeah, and the margin for error for this team has been very small. One play against Oregon State. It could be one play against San Jose State. So that crowd was raucous against Oregon State. We need that same environment because this team, they just need one. They need to make one big play to kind of set this thing off, and this Bulldogs crowd can definitely have an impact.
And I'll tell you what, don't underestimate the power of the fans. The fans are awesome. I've been in this stadium many a time. When that crowd is going crazy, it is electric. It transfers to the players. So this is a week we need you. And it's going to be a big game. San Jose's longest rivalry, I think 84 times. It's the 84th meeting between the Spartans and the Bulldogs.
Well, and Cam talked about the environment against Oregon State. 41,000 plus sold out. This is going to be a sellout too. And we haven't been at home in over a month, 5 weeks since the last home game. That means the team hasn't played at home in that long. And maybe just being here with the Red Wave can make a difference. Or it's the Bulldog Blitz coming in. Or it's Pat calling the hot dog race. And at halftime, Davante Adams. You talk about a special talent whose life was changed because you gave him a chance to play college football. This is pretty exciting, isn't it, Cam, to see Davante coming home?
One of the most dominating football players that we've ever seen in Bulldog Stadium. Well deserved to get his number up there with some of the greats. He's still doing it in the NFL, but I mean, Davante was as special of a receiver that has ever put the Bulldogs uniform on. Records that will never be touched. 25 touchdowns in one season as a sophomore, so it's great to see him come back and get the recognition. And I know, fans, if Davante gave you any joy as a fan, come and support him Saturday night.
And get in those seats early.
Yeah, I'll just say this in closing. There's two things you can do when times are tough. You either fight or take flight. This weekend we got to fight. We need you there with us.